Oh.
Try to get on that side.
I'm just trying to see where I can show up.
What stuck out to you? What are you most happy about on that box score?
Defense. You know, I thought we did a really good job of just locking in, being physical. We know they have length and they're big, and you know, rebound the basketball. Only give up 6 offensive rebounds. Just overall, just you know, really good defense, locked in. And like I just told the team after the game, you know, Rocco took 1 shot, scored 0 points, was a plus 25, and then make one face about getting shots. And so we know it's going to be somebody different every night. We know PG and Kawhi are going to have the ball in their hands a lot, and everybody else is going to be anybody's night. And so, you know, that's what you got to get guys to buy into. Just understand it's all about winning. And so I thought Rocco was unbelievable tonight, but I thought overall defensively we were really good.
That is by no means an easy man to stop. Game plan wise, did you see everything you wanted to?
I did.
Against Wemby?
Yeah, I did. I thought we really locked into the game plan. Really locked into the game plan with Collins with his pick and pop threes, or just what we wanted to do with that. I thought we did a good job, and we're on point a lot, you know, defensively tonight. And so offensively, we just got to keep getting better. You know, guys knowing the plays, coming out of timeouts, you know, running the plays right, stuff like that, and then just taking care of the basketball. You know, having 10 turnovers at halftime is too many, so we got to be better with that. But you know, overall, I thought it was a pretty decent game.
PG finished with 5 steals. I believe he had 4 of them in the first quarter. What have you seen out of him to start for the season in terms of aggression on both ends of the floor?
I think, you know, just activity. I think, you know, what Dan Craig and Brendan O'Connor, you know, has done, you know, defensively is just making sure we're more active, you know, more steals, more deflections, and with the length we have on the floor, you know, pulling guys in more on the pick and roll, not just playing a 2-on-2 with Zoo, like being more active, you know, bringing activity. And like I said, Dan Craig and, you know, Brendan O'Connor's done a good job with that. So, you know, we want to stay with that. We want to continue to generate points off of turnovers and deflections and steals, and continue to play that way. So, you know, it was a good job tonight.
Ty, not that the loss in Utah was pinned on him, but did you have to say anything to Russ post game after that Utah game, and what did you see in him tonight?
You said who pinned it on him?
Russ.
No, I mean,
like, did he take it hard? You know, that Utah loss.
I mean, he took it hard because he wants to win. You know, it's all about winning with Russ and our team. You know, and so as far as like rotations and different combinations, like I said, I took the blame because I didn't get Russ and Norman involved enough in that Utah game, and just going with the new rotation, it wasn't good for us. So tonight we switched it up, and I think having, you know, Russ and Norm split up as much as possible is good because we can use Norm because he's a scorer. Bones fitting in with PG and Kawhi, kind of let Russ and Norm run that second unit and score the basketball, and so to get more touches. And so I think that was a lot better for us tonight, just seeing it because they both stay engaged in the game, and they're not just standing around watching PG and Kawhi play, you know. So it was better for us. So we got to keep working with the rotations and just figuring it out, you know, who works well with who and how we can get the best out of each player.
So you wanted to see him get more than 4 shots up like he did against Utah?
Yeah, I mean, more aggressive, you know, posting him more, let him, you know, run pick and roll stacks and getting downhill and making plays. And, you know, we had to go small a lot, so it was kind of unfamiliar for everybody. So we really didn't know the offensive package like we need to. We don't even know it with our centers in the games. So we just got to keep working at it. And so we're going to practice tomorrow and keep working on our plays till we get it down how we need to get it down.
And Coach, when San Antonio went zone defense, did you like your team's offensive execution? Because they had Wemby at the top a couple times.
Yeah.
His left.
Yeah, it was okay. You know, just we've been working against it and just doing different things, and you know, of course, you know, Pop's great and they do a good job just mixing it up. You know, coming out man, then zone out of timeouts, and then you think they run the zone there man. So it caused a little confusion for us offensively, but you know, we got to get better with it.
Ty, to start the third quarter, you ended up playing the starters for almost the first 11 minutes. Was that kind of a message because Wednesday night you didn't want to bring the starters back in, but then you had to because the lead kind of dwindled a little bit? Was this like a message to kind of just like see it through?
Yeah, I think, you know, get them more conditioning, I think, you know, is good, and just, you know, more playing. And then, you know, we up 30 at the end of the third quarter, then the second unit should be able to bring us home, you know. So I was more thinking let them finish the quarter, and then we get our second unit in, let them play the last 12 minutes. And so I liked how we started the third quarter, like our mindset defensively, offensively, really attacking, making the game easy. And so when you start the quarters like that, now PG, Kawhi, Russ, those guys, they get rest, and get ready for the next game. So that was important.
Sort of on the same theme, when you pulled, Kawhi and PG off the floor at the same time for their first rest, I think you guys scored 3 points over the final 5 minutes of the first quarter. Just what do you need to see more of offensively from that bench unit to get some more consistency?
Just figuring out just how to get Russ and Norm in there when PG and Kawhi's out. So that's going to be what we're trying to do, and you kind of saw it more in the second quarter, in the second half. But keeping Russ and Norm on the floor at the same time is what we're trying to do now going forward. Just so we can have scoring, have different options to go to, and try to keep Bones with PG and Kawhi as much as possible. So it's a work in progress, but we'll get it down.
You came back from the road trip, obviously you had that practice on Saturday. You said you're practicing tomorrow before back-to-back. I feel like in past years, you take those days off. You may rest out. Is this sort of a message you're trying to send about more practice, more effort, just bringing it from the start?
Tell me why you laughing. Yeah, we're practicing.
But is it part of any sort of message that,
I mean, we got to get better. I mean, we're doing some good things and some things we got to clean up and get better with. So just, coming in and walking through some defensive things, getting our foundation down, and then offensively just make sure we're going through the plays, understanding what we're trying to do, what we need from each guy. And, it won't be hard, but it's going to be productive.
That's what
He was trying to type my thought. It wasn't anything you said. Just first time seeing Wemby, just seeing him out there on the court. What did you make of his game? Just the length and everything that you see with him.
He's a problem. Offensive rebounds, if he gets behind the defense, his ability to handle the basketball. I really got to go back and watch it because I wasn't really just focused on him. I'm really watching the whole game. But, he's a super talent, and so he causes some problems. He can be a pick and pop 5. He can be a forward that's 7'5". You got to guard him with a smaller guy. So it's a lot of things he can do on the floor that puts you in some tough situations. And he, like I say, he's a great player, and he's only going to get better.
Cool. Thank you.
Nice.
So let's win now.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.